time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Stood strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Word of mouth, we're back. Vegas is over. Worlds is done. I've had my rest and relaxation, if that's what you want to call it. Tonight we're going through, I'm playing the events. This is just getting a little warmed up. Not playing too well as of yet, but we will get into it, though. We're going to go through this because I've been getting a lot of questions all week on some of the pars on these, and actually par is the same every time on this setup. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm not playing too good. My back hasn't been feeling the best all week. That's why I've been kind of laying around doing nothing and laying low. But we are back. We'll do a little Worlds recap first and foremost. Luna did it. He deserved it. Congrats. It shows me too that running good helps out as well too. Man, I thought Luna was dead to rights in his first match playing Mike Demko. Demko had him down by 1 on 18 and kind of tanked it. He choked it a little bit. It looked like he may have whiffed the ball on 18, but and left it short and wet. Paul stuck it, made it. Actually, he almost wetted it too. Made a chip to win it, and then after that, it was all downhill. Yeah, he just got rolling. So that was good. Now my play, man, it was a rough tournament. I gotta say. Are we having issues? Does not look like it. But hi, Jason. Welcome back, buddy. Oh yeah, my back. I have back surgery in a couple weeks, Samantha. So it's actually on now. It's been moved up to Wednesday the 16th instead of Friday the 18th. But really, it was a whole bunch of things that caused me to play a little off. And I mean, the back thing doesn't help. Look, I give IT the utmost respect and credit for getting it to be able to put the tournament on. But this is World Championships. You can't be playing on broken crap that isn't mounted and set up correctly. I can't deal with that anymore. I'm not going to deal with that in a tournament ever again. I mean, I literally had to stop my match, my qualifier, and walk away because our screen kept going out. It took roughly 3 hours to fix it, and we knew about it before match play, before qualifying had started. Yeah, and the move, and then I mentioned it prior to many times that hey, these machines slide around when they're on very flat, on very not rough surfaces, and it did. Anytime I hit a drive, if I stood like this, like I normally do on the machine, it moved. I can't. I mean, it's just I shouldn't be expected to have to change the way I play because their product isn't set up correctly. That's just not. I can't really tolerate that. But the screen going out, yeah, I ended up walking out on hole 3 of the second round of the qualifier. I stopped and told him I'm not playing until you fix this because it literally like go up to hit the ball, the screen would go out. You'd be like waiting. Yeah, it was not. No, you guys never saw it. That's the whole thing, Troy. The guys couldn't see it. Yeah, Travis, you too, buddy. But it wasn't. You guys couldn't see it. The stream was working perfectly. It turns out there was something wrong with the TVs that they were using. Well, they didn't put a doorstop on it. I had to go after being told Well, the new machines won't move. That was the answer I got. Well, come on, guys. That just isn't acceptable. So I asked at the bar if they had some door stops. And unfortunately, it really helped on the other machine that was freestanding. But the one that we were playing on, it was unlevel. So once the door stopped, and then it was like, okay, if I touch this back here, I don't want to unplug something and stop a match that way. But it still moved. It didn't work. It's off-putting. So now I'm trying to adjust, and I appreciate McCook making that post and saying that. Hi, Gino. How you doing, buddy? Well done on the stream, though, on your end, buddy. You guys did a fantastic job. Commentating was fantastic. I went back and looked. I was actually more proud of how I played in the qualifier than in a long time, because the screen thing kind of got me really shook on Baja. And I end up hitting the wrong club when I wanted to hit something else. I remember. Sorry, I meant to low tee something, and I think I may have high teed it instead. But hey, it was all good. It's just disappointing going to Worlds and not playing on a perfect machine. You kind of expect to play on perfect equipment when we're calling something a World Championship, and that irks me a little bit. I just, from now on, I'm gonna not play until it's set up correctly. It's the second time this kind of thing has happened. I qualified in Worlds in 17 at the 1UP Arcade, and literally every shot you hit, the screen would move, and because they didn't mount it, they didn't put the mounts together correctly. Oh, just done. Oh, there goes Jill, guys. If you heard some moaning in the background, that's her getting back to working out. She thinks when I go away, she should stop working out too. So, but she didn't. She's back. She's back working out. But let me finish this tank job that I'm playing right here, and then we'll go through and get these holes down. I got to play a few of these tonight. Well, thank you, Samantha. I appreciate it. Oh, I missed Nick's. Nick's was fun. Wait, you're talking about the Knicks here in Cedar Rapids, not the Knicks in Iowa, not the Knicks in Naperville, right? But more importantly, too, guys, my boy Jeremiah went on quite a little run there. I think he went 8-2 in the silver. Oh, okay, good. Just making sure. Ooh, God. Oh, Jill, you got an FMK. What? You got an FMK, Jill. Don't run away. She ran away, Gino, but let's let her get the FMK out there. What? You got an FMK to answer.
Do I know these people?
Yeah, you'll know them all. This is a very easy one. What do you think about this one?
I would kill James Corbin.
Oh, really? I thought you loved his carpool karaoke.
I heard he's actually not a nice person in real life.
Oh, so not a nice person in real life is a big deal here.
I would marry Jimmy Kimmel and sleep with Seacrest.
You can use the word.
Sleep.
Fuck. she would fuck Ryan Seacrest.
Gino, very good job on the stream.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Jill was in there the whole time, Gino. So
I was going 80 to get home.
All right, bye, Jill. Good night. We're gonna play some tea now. Yeah. Now, guys, I'm letting you know I'm not gonna be able to go. I'm not gonna be able to go very long tonight. That's what she said. But it's not. The back has been getting progressively worse. Flying was the worst thing ever too, because then I missed my flight leaving Vegas because those elevators. That's elevator situation at the Westgate was for real not very good, and then on top of it I got stuck in an elevator leaving, so I was cutting myself short on time as it is, and then like a 20 minutes stuck in an elevator didn't really do it. Hey Frank, how you doing, bud? Now Frank, did you do better or worse than McClellan? I'm curious. Gosh, I gotta finish this one out. Let me finish this one out so we can actually go through these holes. I want to show you guys. I mean, They are tough. There's some tough par 4s and par 5s in here. But for the most part, almost, actually, everything is always there. So that's a plus. So if you guys are missing and not seeing that par is 34 under, well, we got to show you where you're missing and show you how to get those holes. This game's not very good. Like I said, warm-up game. It's funny, it's been getting progressively worse for me every day. My putting is just going out the window. But it's so... Well, Jason, there were a lot of great players at the tournament. I mean, you can't expect anything. It's tough. Hey, I went 0-2 too. But my 0-2 actually got me into a long conversation with John Noble. Because my 0-2, actually, I set my clubs in the app before the tournament, went up, played the first hole, and then realized it's on my 3-driver bag. 3-driver bag in playing CTTP leaves me no chance on a lot of these. It really does. But we did come up with a fix for the problem that I discussed before, how it doesn't save your default bag changes all the time. Ooh. Wow, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. And if it was going by looks alone, I'd have to throw Kelly Clarkson under the bus here. But I love Kelly Clarkson. I do. I love Kelly Clarkson. I love her. So I'd probably marry Kelly Clarkson. I'd probably screw Tyra Banks and, or in the words of Joe, or whatever she was saying. But we'll say fuck Tyra Banks and then we'll have to murder Kelly Ripa. I mean, but as celebrities go, Kelly Clarkson just cracks me up. And I just feel like I'd love to be around her all the time. She just seems like she'd be fun as shit. Alright, so this is the first hole that people would have problems with. If you have anything from the middle of the tee box forward, you pretty much can get over the water every time, right? Now, if it's a big wind in your face, even with stops, I kind of hesitate to do this. Oh, sleep with, sorry. My bad, Gino. And apparently I still won't get to be on Gino's podcast since I didn't win. But I will say this, guys. I did get to catch up on all of Gino's podcasts on his message. Troy, okay, so get that thought out of your head. It looks and will play immensely better. Now, there are some quirks right now that they're working through with the NFC check-in. And, guys, if you didn't see that coming when the machines were coming out, you were kind of batting an eye at something. It's the first time they're trying to do this with a batch NFC. It's a challenge to get through. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a machine soon and help test a couple different things with them. Just with different applications, different phones, different things like that. Because I've got a feeling that it really has to do with Google Pay and that people are having problems with the NFC on. I bet I'll have problems with the NFC when I get to finally do it. We did just get a machine really close to me here that I'll probably go stop by and check out this weekend. But graphically, it's superior. The machine itself is a much superior piece of equipment. So that's what I've got the goods for. Do I really care about the PGA courses? No, and not many of us should. That's not the problem. Does the game look better? Absolutely, it looks better. Now, I haven't played it in production versions yet. I'm still going off of me playing it roughly 2 years ago. It hasn't changed much in that period of time, but it has some changes, and we'll have to look into it. But you're going to have to get ready to play it because you're going to have to play it soon. There we go. Let's get wet right off the gate. There's some moisture for you. Here you go. Bringing it. Now, some of the things I'm actually a little bit concerned with too is I've added some test gift cards that I had from my vendor, And I haven't even gotten a chance to go play any commercial lately. But I have gift cards that I added, and I want to see if they'll still work on the old machines through the apps that way. I don't know if they can or not. IT says they should, but I don't know if they will. Like, and that's actually one of the cooler features of it. To me, is that we can now redeem gift cards into our actual player wallet online, which is awesome. Not our player wallet, it will be operator specific, because these are operator gift cards that I'm using. So if I use that, I mean, it just stops me from being able to lose it. It keeps 16 less things out of my wallet at once. So that's going to be nice, but I got to see how it works. We'll see. All right, this is probably one of the holes that we're having challenges on. Guys, the 10.5 high tee will clear this on the line to the pin from every setup, okay? It will clear the mountain with the high tee 10.5 from every setup. Now, we know the high tee 10.5 is going to land about 350. We got a little wind in our face slowing it down. We're just going to back it up in the box, backspin it, and crank it. And mind you, you have to high tee it with backspin or bite if the pin's up close and it's at about 350. But it will get over every time. See how far over that was? No issues. So you're looking high tee 3-wood, high tee 10.5. I have not yet seen a setup on one of these events where you cannot get the 10.5 there. If it is, there's a shot that you're just going to hit like a 9.5 high tee and kind of smoothie it and get it on the right line. You'll hit the ice path and bounce right down towards the hole. If you hit the ice too close to the edge up front, it will shoot you all the way over the green. If you don't, if you get it off to the side, it will kick you off pretty far directionally. Still a chip, but not where you want to be. Oh. So what does everybody like? Do you guys like these event styles, or do we like the ones that are weekly? I personally would love to see both, or have these games be... Yeah, Andrew, awesome, man. I wish you and your wife would have been around. I wish you and your wife would have been around. I would have been around more while I was around. And I'm not going to say I didn't hit a couple big slots. Yeah, see, Frank, I love them both, but honestly, from a profit standpoint, these are much more profitable for me. And that's me winning most of them. Actually, it got bumped up to now Wednesday the 16th, Eric. See, like I said, I just don't, I don't see an issue now with having prize play enabled on the home editions. And have it still be credits, but we're basically playing prize play now. Oh, you know what? The camera's not on for the trackball. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. That's better. I would love to see both at one time, though. And trust me. Yeah, I think it will. I mean, after all the neuropathy tests that we did, there's no other issues whatsoever. So, I mean, everything should work famously. Now, if I happen to come back and get paralyzed or something, guys, I won't be streaming anymore, just to let you know. So we don't want that. We don't want to go away like that. We don't want to flame out like that. Okay, and there's Russ. Now, Russ is doing something sincerely spectacular this weekend. We got a little tripper bogey, trip raise. Yep, so he's going to have a game going with Trip for his birthday. They got a link set up where you can buy him a shot, buy him a beer, and I got a feeling knowing Trip, he's going to get a little bit intoxicated during this. So he's doing a stream. Russ, you want to get a post in here with all the stream pertinence? If you need to send it to me on Facebook. If you want to send it to me on Facebook Messenger, that's fine too, and I can get it. Here is the other one. So after the surgery, Jason, they tell me I've got to be in a neck brace for 4 weeks. I think that's a little bit of an overestimation, but we're gonna probably follow it to it. All right, good. All right, Russ will get that back in here, and we'll get that up. Now, this is gonna be one of the hard par fives to drive. When you have a setup this far back, the high tee club doesn't get high enough on the snow. So when you're this far back, we got to look this way, and you got to just get it in between the two buildings. Oh, God, I hit it too far? That's not good. All right, so now I'm kind of screwed here. Now the question is, how are we going to play this? All right, I'm going to full cut the 8.5 and bank it off the building as far up as I can get it. Did I get far enough? We did. Okay, good. Well, so that's fine. We'll take the birdie. We were one better with a bunch of points, so we're happy. Well, now we're in second. Who's this? Big shtick. I did not expect that ball to go farther than the buildings. So try to line up the club that you think your high tee will land in between the buildings. It doesn't matter if you land on the patch in between the buildings on that hole or in the heavy rough. You can still get it up, no problem from there. And then the rest of this 18 is the only challenging hole. I mean, obviously they're a little challenging, but the only one that's going to really cause you big issues. And recently I think you're still doing. What are you looking at when you reset? Honestly, nothing. Nothing. I'm just sitting here doing it. It's something I do while I'm talking. Okay, Jason. I didn't realize that I was off the friends, but that's fine, bud. I'll get to it when I get to it, my man. I didn't see any friends requests on Facebook, though. Or I did it if I accepted it. My number's on Facebook, too. Now, what are you looking at when you reset? When you mean when I do this and redo the balls? That's just my thing. I'm not really looking at much. I've already decided what I'm gonna hit. It's just me. It's just a stupid crutch, I guess I'd say. So now this one is kind of ugly, but we're gonna get a straight pullback, and we're gonna get it around the edge of the tree right in front of me, and hit it solid. That way I can make sure I don't overcut it. And by doing that, I'm never going to have it snap cut on me and go way long. There's a couple of shots that I got that I'll be putting a half cut on and throwing a full A1 on it. But if the wind's going left to right on that, I can't really hit a full A1 in with any club. It'll just snap too far into the water. So that's when I do the pullback almost dead straight and then throw it out around. Plus it allows you to control the distance with it. Oof. Thought we had that one too. Same thing here. Not a hard hole. Just high tee a 3-wooder, 10.5. Put it down the slope. Absolutely. Been making fun of me for a long time. But even that, though, was causing me... I mean, if I did that for too long at Worlds on the machine that we were on during qualifier, the screen would go black. And I'd have to walk away, and now I'm, like, out of rhythm. There's so much going on at a tournament that, especially when you're competing in that kind of scenario... that any little thing that affects your concentration or affects your rhythm could totally throw you off an entire match. Yeah, Ivan, it wasn't great. No, finals is fine. It's nice, though, that McCook made the post that he did. I think he realizes that he loses that match on Pine against me if that machine doesn't move. I lost a stroke on 18 and a stroke on 1. right away. And then even on 17, the shot that I was trying to hit, I couldn't put myself in the right position on it to hit my shot out. So, and when I went to hit it, it went dead straight because I wasn't leaning in the same position, because if I did, the machine would move. Eric, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That was pretty good for Lance. I'll give him some credit on that. But there's something to be said where sleeping in your own bed and not traveling. It makes a huge difference. So he is I mean, smart betting money should have had some good money on him. Plus, he plays a lot of freaking Golden Tee. All right, this is an issue of it. Look, we're going to try to go with no tee and just bag this thing and crank it. Coming down, one love, two mouths. All right, we're back at first where we deserve to be. Good. Right, and I mean, I just got to be better with the fact of just walking away and telling him fix it and walk away. Not getting mad, just walking away. And honestly, that's why I said the qualifier for me was one of my better qualifiers. Shot on 9 where we both got into the shit. What, me and McCook? Oh, you mean against Haas, yeah. I am a reset addict, BD. It's just something I do. I don't need to. I'm not really changing anything, but it's like my, it's like that thing, that nervous tick that you do where you're just, if I'm talking to you guys on the stream, I'll just keep doing that, It's rather than pounding on, yeah, the Andy match was, whatever, I choked it. It's what I did to him last time I played him at Worlds. I choked an easy chip. Although I didn't feel like I choked that chip. I looked at the meter after I hit it, and I had a pretty solid cut on it. I can't believe that thing bent that far. But also, once again, I couldn't, it was a floating machine. I couldn't put the weight on it where I normally do. So it was like I'm sitting back here. It's just a different way, I just don't want to have to change how I'm playing. Just at Worlds. It just doesn't... oh, God damn it. Pay attention, Mark. I thought I had a 4-wood. Son of a beach. Now I'm going to blow this one, too. Now they're going to give me the same drop. Oh, no, they didn't. Sweet. Fucking idiot. Oh, God damn it. Now this is a DNF, but we're going to play 18. That was stupid. All right, so we got a big outwind, and we're at the halfway back. I think we can still clear the water with this one, so we're going to go straight. I want to get another setup where I can't clear the water so I can show you guys the shot. It's not an easy shot. It's not a gimme by any means. And typically when you see the pit with the wind in your face from the halfway pointer back on that tee box, you'll see that most people will be birdieing this. Now, if you have the right shot, an 8.5 driver is also very helpful for the second shot. What a choke. God. A stroke limit. Well played. Well played. I do have to say, too, I mean, just... No, it really can't. That one wouldn't have happened. I mean, it's just not paying attention. If that's what happened at Worlds, that's my own fault. I walked the hell away. All right, we got a holdout opportunity here. Yeah, hopefully. I think this year I'm going to not focus on PGT events as much. I want to make it out to everybody's small stuff. Oh, it sure does. That's true, you're right. You don't. Scars on your body. Well, you'll notice though too when I'm trying to hit stuff, and when I was trying to hit stuff at Worlds, it was really hard for me to get the direction right. Mainly because I'm not able to. I wasn't able to stand and put. Now, when I played Bobby Boucher or Kevin O'Connor, when I played those two, I was on the machine against something, and I rolled through those matches no problem. Gino, you know it will be. But I'm for certainly not traveling to major events with machines that aren't up to snuff. So that's going to be a deciding factor too. But I'm sure they'll have their PGAs by the time I'm there. By the time I'm healed up. This is as close as you're going to get to this not being there, and it's there. Dude, I am just terrible. Oh God, I've been bad since I've been back. Now I've only played like maybe just these games and a couple of invites, and actually I've played those real well. Yes, I know they are. They better be. Yeah, Eric, absolutely. Well, St. Louis would be the first thing I could go to, and it's an easy drive. What was Tick? What was Tick, Caesar? I missed it. But hi, buddy. How you doing, Caesar? This is one of those holes that it's almost impossible to ace when it's up front. Because you got a downhill slope in front of the green. You have to leave it up way high or land it pin high and have it check sideways, which is what I'm going to try to do. It's just a 6 isn't going to cut. Oh! Well, I'm glad you're at the Vector Room. Look at you. Look at everybody making new friends. You're going to get to meet the great Sean Gervais here shortly, too, Caesar. Honestly, you'll probably enjoy his company quite a bit, man. Is it weird that you're going to have 2 world champions in the same room? Oh, tell Dolan we love him, man. That's not where you want that. But this is actually good because I get less spin now. All right, so we're still way in the back. We got a big outwind. Can we get it up there? Look at how far that is. No. So now we got to get it into the in between the houses. Let's go with this because this isn't going long this time. Oh my God! Come on. That's okay though. We can still get this there. I think we're gonna try at least. Yeah, we can. Aim. I wish I did better. I'm not happy with the performance. I overcame a lot of obstacles in my head, but look, I just wasn't there. I talked myself up to playing better than I would, and honestly, I played probably to what my body was allowing. One of these days, I'm going to have perfect health. We'll have perfect health. We might see a different player. Big left to right win. This is actually a challenging look. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're just going to straight line it just to the left of the tree. That was a lot easier of a shot than I felt like when I was about to hit it. And it looks like a lot of people did not play that one very well. It will, and hopefully I'm all cleared up for next year's World, because I got a feeling Next year's Worlds will be on a very, very high point. I do not aim. I do have one par 3 bag built that has some plus spin clubs in it. And that's just in case a couple of holes are in a setup. Obviously, it will never work. I won't play that bag as the first look at something ever. There we go. That should go in. Come on. Come on! I left it short, huh? Well, I really hope it's not in Vegas. I don't like Vegas. It's not my place to be. Yeah, it sure is fun. It sure is fun to be there and lose money all the time. It's great. Flying there sucks for me. It used to be good for a lot of places. Yeah, Rick, go ahead, please. What was the question? What was the question that we had, Rick? Just ask again here so everybody can see it, too. Because you might get some commenters, too, from the rest of the crowd. And I'm trying to remember. And I mean, I try to answer a lot of questions on Facebook. It makes me feel good about myself. And I'm a very attention-horny type of person, so I like that. All right, here we go. We're not going to fly this time. Okay, so, I mean, let's be honest. I wouldn't stream if I didn't like attention. Let's be super serious here. Oh my God, what am I doing? Good thing I had a big lead built up in this one. Bring your own Yetis. No, we'll provide Yetis. Okay, so it should be... Okay, this is going to be up in the air, and with release schedules of next year, I don't want to give you a wrong number, but let's pretend as of right now, it should be the 3 PGA course, oh, not counting, what is it, 88 courses, I think, right now? Let me pull up my course list, and so I have it exactly. Height Chichi raffle. God damn it! I don't have the list anymore. Somebody. Oh wait, there it is. Course list. Here we go. All right. So I believe it. Oh, just this year. Okay. So right now there should be 88 courses on the machine. Should have them all 88 courses, and then the 3 PGAs. So 91 on a PGA. Yeah, they do. We're getting the easy looks on 18, which is nice. Well, hi, Gary. How you doing, bud? Well, Gary, it's part. The plug is in the stand, if I understand correctly. Come on, Bulls, don't blow this. We got a lead. But Gary, I got a feeling there's going to be a way to dim it. It is awfully bright, and I heard people saying that same thing. Now, when I played it at IT, it didn't seem off-putting, but I could see it being in the room. 5 up. Oh, and then if it's just this year, then it's going to be the 5 live courses, then the 2 remastered. So you have 7 total for this year. I went into it a little bit, Jarrett. How it went? Am I happy? No, I'm not happy. That was not good. Oh. I missed the question, Gino. It must have popped way higher than that. But he asked if you like events more than chasing numbers. I like both, man. I really do like both. Now, if it was a setup like a daily, no, I hate the dailies. I don't like playing the same thing over and over again. I like it having changing conditions every time. But either way, I think there's a way that we can incorporate both. Have these games the same way here while also scraping scores and putting them into the database with having it be a weekly too. So have $1 entry fee into the contest that you're in, and then $1 into a prize pool for a weekly event too. That would also stop you from DNFing games. It would make them play longer. I think it would give you more play in general. I would love to see something like that. I brought it up with Adam before. He likes the idea. Ideas are all great for IT. It's just a matter of implementation. And to be quite frank, I don't think that the system that they're using right now with either course design, I think they're doing well. I think they have a better engine to build their courses with now. So that's in a good place. I don't think managing any of the back-end resources of them is in a functional place whatsoever. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's kind of where I'm getting the feeling for. It can be turned off, and I believe you can turn it off in the menu, or you just physically unplug the lights. I don't know if there's a way to dim it though, and there should be if not, and that's something they should add to it. Yeah, exactly. Winning. These are all things. These are all things. I think he nailed it. But I've said it 1,000 times. The money is nice with everything. I do like the winning just for the winning part of it. I mean, frankly, don't we all like to? We're all in that way a little bit. What's the word? Conceited, arrogant. But everybody likes to win, right? Nobody doesn't like to win. I mean, what's the line in Two for the Money, where Al Pacino goes and touts his gambling service in a Gamblers Anonymous meeting, and he's telling the story, and he says that we're the broken people that egotistical. That's not egotistical. Egotistical would be telling everybody how much you win, or bragging about how many times you win. It isn't the bragging part of it, though, but I'm more looking at it for history's sake. Yeah, could be. I can agree with that statement. I can agree with that. Pretty good assessment there. That's a very good assessment. Yeah, Troy, my Jeep doesn't. It turns it down for me if it's bright or not bright, just like my phone does too. So I think that's something that could be easily changed, though. And I'm sure that somebody smarter than myself. I mean, it's probably not too hard, but splicing into that wire and just putting a dimmer on it, just adjusting voltage on it or current, should be able to do it. And really, most vendors probably have somebody in their route that's working for them that can handle that kind of thing. My God, this is getting good. Honestly, I really think they should have it in Chicago. I think it's a very easy place to travel to. They have their stuff there. Less cost of moving for IT. I mean, there's just not anything really bad about Chicago for it. That's how you're supposed to play this. Good. But Chicago, I think, would be perfect. Now, for me personally, that's great because I'd have places to stay. I don't pay anybody. I get to see friends. I get to see old family. Yada yada yada. All those goodies, and it's a drive from here, not a flight. It just really sucks when I have to go somewhere that I fly out of Cedar Rapids. There's no way I just flew that. What the? This hole for some reason. Now, if you listen to Gino's podcast talking with Gary, it worked out very well for them back in the day when they had the tournament in Orlando, because they were getting some coverage from PGA back then, and their offices, their studio down there it's easy for them to do stuff. What am I doing? That should have been much. I don't get what I did wrong there. Huh. I'm not really playing very well. Well, it seems well enough thus far. We'll get past this event here in a minute, and we'll go right into some invites. All right, so those of you who are left in the word of mouth tournament, we're going to try to start moving it along, at least until I get knocked out, because I got to get these done myself in the next week and a half before my surgery. And of course, I was ahead in the losers bracket because somebody needed to leave, and now I'm behind in the losers bracket because somebody hasn't played their match. There it is, Trip Ray birthday stream. If it doesn't come through, Russ, then I'll have to give the link from you. If you posted the link, then I'm going to need to have you send it to me, and I'll repost it. But send it on Facebook so I don't have to screw around and copy it. Doesn't look like it came through. It probably blocked you on your end. Oh, okay. We'll find that. Well, could you share that to me? Could you share that to me in Messenger, and I'll add it to the chat? Or could you just add it in here and put it on here? I don't know if it'll let you do a Facebook post from YouTube. I don't know what's turned on and off here. I think I need to just start learning everything that Richard does in the back end a little harder. I thought we had the look that I could drive this. I tell you what, driving the screen has won me a couple of these events. Well, what's going to upset me is if you keep doing that, if you keep asking questions like that, Jason. No, you're fine, buddy. Dear God, that was a bad shot. I got lucky. That was lucky. You can send an invite. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight, though. I got a few to catch up on, I think. The only thing I've played since I've been back is just a couple that were expiring, and I didn't even play all of those. So we're gonna have to take some time here and get through all these. And I did play any of the tournaments that I'm in. I played those out right away, just because I know how upsetting it is for people waiting. It just so happened that I'm kind of killing it in the handicap and non-handicap Jed Donnelly events right now. All right, we'll take a breather from this. Giannis is taking over against us right now. My God, he's an animal. I hate to say it, he's going to be the best basketball player we've ever seen. If he keeps getting better the way he is every year, there's just no telling how good this cat's going to be. Let's see what we got to play here, though. Oh, whoa, we got to play this. Here we go. Oh, I almost blew a 50 here. Wow, that would have been bad. All right, we got to get this done quick. I got to play fast. No pausing, no nothing. We're just going to murder this course. Oh, and then this one, I had a setup. We'll get to the hole that I was unable to get to the hole with the 10.5 driver. I had to change this to. I had to get rid of my 8.5 driver on this course. I don't necessarily think it matters, but I'll show you the hole. Straight thumbs are working. Yeah, Jason, that'll take me a bit because I have to delete people. Now I gotta find somebody who I'm not worried about deleting me. This is so good. All right, so now we got to put this over here. Yeah, I almost, Kevin O'Connor he tied me and took me to sudden death because I was one up on him and I couldn't get to a hole. I hit the shot, the only shot I could, and it did not even get close. I'll show you guys the hole. It's the one with the ruins that you go over the top. It's a drivable par 4. We hit 375 and it was 15 in our face. He hit the 9.5 and I only had a 10.5. I mean, I have an 8.5, but we know the 8.5 isn't clearing that. Here we go. We've been up and down before. All right, this is probably one of my favorite setups on this hole. Look, I'm not going long with the shot that I'm hitting, so now it's just about getting the cut right. Little bit more cut. Be all right. And did you guys see any matches where people miss the strip? I'm telling you guys, stay away from the strip. It's not worth it. Come on. We've been up and down before. I never get this shot right. I really don't like that look. But we got it. That's all that matters. Did anybody else notice how... Oh, no. Woo-hoo-hoo. How poorly everybody at Worlds played Baja. It was possibly the worst Baja setup I'd ever seen, too, on top of that. Yeah, it can be, but it's not. But it doesn't travel the same way a full would because it hits the concrete and then it's playing the wind more than it would. Well, it wasn't a nightmare. It wasn't as bad as that. I mean, it's a setup we'd seen before, but I'll say this: they should have known that our machine was having issues when Gomez and myself both shoot 23s. JoJo, out of the 6 people playing on our machine, was the only one to shoot a decent round, and everyone else was 2 to 4, 2 to 5 off a par. It wasn't conducive to good Golden Tee play. Our setup was. Okay, good. I like that. I like that. All right, we're going deep down this. We want to get this up as far as we can from here. And no matter what, you're going to have a line through the trees. It's just a question on how big your gap is. Oh, that could have come out the wrong way. I wanted to hit green on a fly. That would have turned right back at it. Yeah, well, because... And it really was, Eric. It really was. It was not... It wasn't pleasing. Especially for me. Okay, so this hole against Kevin O'Connor almost cost me the match. 375 into a 15. Pin was in the middle back. I didn't even get it down the hill. But it was awesome seeing everybody. God damn. And you're not here. Hi, Eric. You pulled on the rug. I was getting kind of used to be. You're stupid, Mark. Fucking stupid. Yeah, of course, I thumb at 95 now. That's great. Fucking idiot. I appreciate that, Jason. I hope you guys all have a grand old time. That's fucking terrible. Alright, let's get back to it. Yeah, that was kind of weird, Gino. I mean, there's been some stories floating around. I heard a new one now, too, that it doesn't shock me one bit. That instead of putting lotion on the ball, he was going into a bag of chips and greasing up his hands and rubbing it on the ball. I don't understand that fucking guy. That pissed me off when I heard it. I'm really happy he missed match play, put it that way. He's just such a waste. I mean, that's just crazy, right? I mean, what do you guys do now if you're playing in a match and your opponent decides to go into or grab a greasy thing and wipe it on the ball? I'm sorry, I call that match. I call a foul and say I'm not playing him. If you guys want to kick me out of the tournament, please do, but I'm not playing with that kind of bullshit anymore. I'm tired of it. There's no sense in it. There's no need. It's such poor sportsmanship that it shouldn't even have to have somebody tell him. It should just be he's kicked out right there. Honestly, he should be kicked out of all events, which basically, I mean, he can't go to half of them anyway. Oh, that's good, Frank. I'm happy that you did too. I don't think there's a player that I would root against. I mean, that even my worst enemy in the world, I'd rather have them win than Duncan win. Yeah, agreed, but then you get kicked out, and I'm not... I'm just so far past the point of allowing bullshit to fly in with me, it's just not cool. And it's not even, guys, it's not even about... Look, things happen. Machines break. That kind of shit that's fine. Cool. Put the onus on yourself and fix it. You've got the best and smartest minds from your company there. How can it not get fixed? I mean, literally, no one took it serious about the goddamn machine blacking out every 3 holes until I said, I'm not playing, and I walked away. And when it sat down and stared. I love the comments from people going, well, this person had no problems. What, does that mean that it's right? Oh, so what? Because somebody shot a great round with the screen off, right? But somebody shot a great round with the screen off, so everyone should. It's not about that. It's about playing under the same conditions as every other person in the tournament. And I think it goes with the problem that a lot of people have been having with IT lately, is that the communication doesn't feel like anything's being done. Yeah, it was, but the whole thing is the stream looked perfect, and it really, and if we really talk about it, it didn't affect anything in the game. Now, it had nothing, Eric, it had nothing to do with that. It was a signal issue that, well, the screen, the machine sliding around is another thing, but the thing that got me worse at first, it just, nobody did anything. And we're watching things happen. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. But I would not feel right not saying anything. It's why I think I played my best qualifier in a long time, because I had to battle through that for a course and a half. And it's still not even that you were still battling through it later because you didn't know if it was going to happen again or not. So you're changing how you're hitting everything because you're thinking the screen's going to go out. Oh, good. Well, that's Gino, and that's Gino seeing it. I'll take that shot. You're in your head, I'm gonna turn into the monster. Like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Yeah, oh, they did a fantastic job on it. And you guys, okay, so when I go up and commentate, right, or when we're commentating at any event, it's really shooting off the cuff, dude. I give Gino the utmost respect. Al was making fun of him about, he had all these notes and things about players, about their bags, so he knew exactly what he was doing, man. It was awesome. It looked like he took it professionally, and we all appreciate it, man. I mean, when you're doing something as a job and you get paid and you take it seriously, that shows a great work ethic and a great care and concern about the things that you do. That, I don't know if everybody on the planet has. And in fact, I know most people don't have that. Oh, God damn it, Mark. Now, did you guys notice JoJo's chipping technique? His couple click technique, it is absolutely fantastic to watch. Would I ever do it? I don't think I could do that. Now, see, other people might have found that to be a problem. I actually enjoy it. It gets me back. Like talking about my game or to somebody about Golden Tee while playing Golden Tee gets me into Golden Tee. That for me, that's good. Now, I can understand if some people were put off by it. I didn't hear any complaints though, so that's good. God damn it, everything bad. Hi, Diane. How you doing? Aren't you supposed to be watching Dexter? My God, guys, my game is just shit. Oh, good. Good drop, though. I'm happy about that. I think I'm okay here. I think I still got this. Yeah, no yellow shorts, Diane. I didn't know you were going to tune in, or else I would have worn them. Guys, this is as bad of a look as we can get. This is as bad as this is going to get. So now, if this was prior to the 120 fix, I would be banging an A1 here, no problem, expecting to hit at 158. I'm going to try it now. The chances of me hitting this 158 are going to be very slim. But I did get it out enough. That's all that really mattered to me there. The extra 5 yards would have been nice, but now I got a shot in. I don't even need to screw around now. Well, good, Diane. Remember, Dexter dies in the end, Diane. Remember that. Just letting you know. So before you ask, just know. And look at that. Wait a minute. We need to get Jill down here real quick. Hang on one second. Jill needs to see this. Hang on, I gotta get Jill down here. Jill, come here. Too bad sounds like a personal issue. No, nobody give her spoilers. She always is texting us, asking us, well, is this true? She's the one that's going on IMDb and looking to see, trying to figure out who's not in the show later on so that she knows who gets killed or who dies off.
My mom?
Okay.
Are you talking about my mom?
We're going to pause this for
Are you talking about my mom?
Okay, yeah. So read the comments, right, for your mom.
Where is she?
Right in the middle of Facebook.
Oh, looking good, Marky.
Okay, what does that say? Does that say Marky?
Marky.
No, that's not Marky. It doesn't work. It's Marcy. It doesn't work.
Well, will you say no?
So do I have to tuck it away now and walk around like this?
It's Marky.
That's Marcy.
Marky.
Marcy,
Is that
stop
why you
it.
call me down?
Yes, exactly. Oh, Gino, Gino wants to give you another FMK.
All right. Before I go up, I'm watching a gross Dateline.
You're watching what?
A bad Dateline. It's about snakes. Oh.
We were up by 8 and Giannis went off.
Oh, what do you got for me?
Gino's gonna get you here. Hi, Josh. Sorry I didn't get to see you as much in Vegas, buddy. I hope you and your wife had fun.
I was drunk the first night I met him.
She was drunk and had a boyfriend that she lived with at the time.
I did not have a boyfriend.
You did.
I did not.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You lived with him.
Well,
He cried the next day at the bar because you broke up with him after meeting me.
He didn't come home. He wasn't home the next day.
Well, he cried. I say next day, but he cried.
Anywho.
Frank, well.
Wait, I don't know who Craig Melvin is.
All Dateline guys.
Look up Craig Melvin.
You got a computer right there.
Okay. Hold on.
She's looking it up.
I don't know who Craig Melvin is.
You guys, if Jill can marry me and get along with me, I'm sure all of you guys would be nothing but peaches to her. Oh, you know who that is.
Yeah, he's not as popular. I would probably... Oh, I don't want to kill any of them.
You gotta kill him.
I would... This is like the hardest one. No, yeah. And I would sleep with Craig Melvin, and I hate to do it, but I would kill Keith Morrison because listening to him talk would probably drive me crazy and think I was in a Dateline episode.
All right, so how are your thumbs right now? Because I need your help. Oh, she's dialing it in, guys.
This is the hardest one.
Well, this shot's going to be... Well, I need your thumbs. Are they feeling strong here?
Yeah.
Wait, practice. Get a thumb shot in. Cause all right, we're going to cheat this invite, guys. We're going to make Joe win it for me.
I'm only doing one shot.
Oh, that's all I need. One opportunity, one shot.
Can you seize the moment?
One shot, one
I need some of my mom's...
No, she's good. She's going to hit it about 80.
I need some of
a little bit right. Just a little bit.
Some of my mom's spaghetti. I went left.
No, you didn't. You moved it. You got it right. Look at this. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Oh. Get off my foot.
No, shut up. I couldn't let you move.
Bye, Marky.
Bye. That's Marcy, Jill.
It is not.
It is Marcy. All right, look at that, guys. She stuck a hole that a lot of you guys would have missed. Let's be honest about this. Jill, we made birdie. There we go. Way to go, Jill. She just saved this. If I win this invite, it's going to be protested, I'm sure. You're more like Vodka Punch. I think I know. I got a hunch. All right. Not good. God, 25 with how bad we played. Look at that. A bogey, a par, and a bogey. That's a 30. Wow, that would have been a 30. Not what honestly, my favorite things to do in Vegas are go see Cirque du Soleil, and then I would have gone and seen Billy Joel if I would have had time. But, and to sit at the pools, and I didn't get to do any of it. Hi, Ben. How you doing, bud? Yeah, but I didn't get to do it. Now, Metallica, I've seen them before. I guess we got these 16-hour ones. We got to play all of these now. They're going to be analog. Here we go. But the weather wasn't warm enough to do anything. If we were at Circa, we would have been out at a pool because they got a heated one. I gotta say, I was more impressed with Westgate than I was when I was there last. Yeah, you too, sir. When I was younger. Oh, Jason, I ended up getting, well, after missing my flight coming back on Monday, yeah, that Monday to Tuesday, they crushed me. They got me back. Oh yeah, sure. I'll play a couple, Steve, just to get that. I got a few left, yes, and I do have to play them. I'll knock this one out. I'll go back to events and we'll get 18. Key for 18 is this. Make sure that you have the 8.5 driver in your bag and the 10.5. It's nice to. I'm playing a 3 driver bag. It's probably the right club set to play on it. You can get it in between look with a 3 driver bag if you don't have the right irons, but it's not bad. Yeah, so I didn't give myself a ton of time to get to the airport, and then I got stuck in an elevator leaving. I got stuck in an elevator leaving, so I missed my flight by like 5 minutes. So I had a lot of time to kill. I almost feel like the hotel did it on purpose. That's good. Wow, all these people. Hi, Corey. Corey, we were just talking about your potato chip story. Yeah, that's some that is some dirty bullshit there. Oh, come on. So I tried to use the single elevator at the end of my hallway. It wasn't a service elevator, but yeah, not good. Real stupid. Yeah, Duncan's fine. No, you talked like he was fine, and then you tell me a story about potato chips and the ball, dude. Come on, dude, that is not fine. I really don't think there was a single person even that upset, other than CJ, that he missed out on the tournament. And then I think Trump bought him back too, so. So, Corey, that was your first Worlds you got to play in, right? Or did you play it? Yeah, but it's still not even tolerable, dude. Yeah, Luke, so all you gotta do, I'll give you after this game, before I start the next one, I'll pull it up in the menus and I'll show you what screens to go to. It's really all I care about. You can see all the cosmetic on the outside. I don't care how many games have been played on it. That doesn't change a damn thing. Because really, games played will affect the trackball. And really, it could be... He can be Gravy. He's got issues, though. Well, it can be done. It can be done, but you have to do it right. Now, hey Steve, the problem is, you know what's going to happen. They're going to give us the easy look on 18 every time. But if I don't have a good round going, I'll just play it the way I have to play it when it's not the easy look. And it's still a really hard shot to get it on into from there, but it's the way to get it. If he dies, he dies. Corey, that was most of my tournament weekends typically. Did that just do a weird hop at the top of that shot? It didn't really, but it looked like it did. I'm not a full guy, dude. And somebody was asking me specifically about this. Look, dude, you don't... I don't hit many fulls at all because I honestly don't like the shot. I would rather than hit a full, I'd rather aim at my target with a little cut and throw it full out than full back and hit it straight or a little bit forward. So... to me... fulls are only very useful in very repetitive situations. Yeah, I just don't feel like you have the chance. Look, because when I turn 2 clicks to hit a full, you can't as accurately read the slope of the break that you're coming in at. It's just not possible to have that to be accurate. Is this going to not clear this? We're going to hit it, but I think I might hit the rock. Nope, we're good. That's what I didn't want, though. All right, so we're going to play a baby cut-in. No, we actually got a 9-wood here. Good. Where happy with that. Good, I'm happy. Well, that's where I'm at, Corey. I don't like hitting him unless I don't have another shot. I still feel like I can aim just as well without a full. To me, a full's safe. Now, thumbs I do as much as humanly possible. But lately, I've had to kind of, they're not quite as accurate because I just don't have the feeling in my hands. I'm fine in the shoulder, that's great. But my hands just aren't really working well. Running away. All right, so first things first, we're going to show you guys, I'm going to show you the screens really quick right now. I forget who was asking. Oh, it's Luke. Luke, here you go. I'm going to give you the screens. Yep. Oh, here he goes. That's it right there. But we'll show him live what we're looking for. Here we go. All right, so we go to the operator menu. We agree. We go to troubleshooting shortcuts, right? We go to system tests, hardware tests, hardware software, and then what you want is the system info. This will tell us everything we need to know. If it gives you weird system information about the Nighthawk, chances are it's probably not a legit. It's not a legit system. It won't. And then by seeing the game ID in the bottom too, it will tell us that the CID is a valid one too. Because if you see weird shit down there, that probably means this is not a real version of GoldenTeeTV. But this right here, I really care about the motherboard, the video card. Everything else on the machine is pretty cheap to replace. Other than stuff that you have to replace that could be replaced at any time. It's a question on if it's working, it's going to keep working. It doesn't just break because of that. But those two bottom things, motherboard, video card, that's the really only important stuff. And then obviously everything else you can tell. What year it's running will be cost on getting it up to date. Whether it's commercial or not, if it's got a card reader, all that other stuff. Everything else is pretty cheap to replace. All right, so let's pop in. We'll see if we got events left. Let's see if we can get him a whole 18-1 and get a tough look, or be way off a par, so I can just show him the bad way to do it. It's the only way to do it, but it's bad. These good old days when somebody were... Sure thing, Luke. And Luke, don't hesitate. Hit me on Facebook if they got a question. If you just shoot me an image of that page, I can pretty much give you an accurate reading on what it's going to cost to get it up to date and have the most modern setup for you. Now, obviously, supply chain issues are real. So if they got a shitty video card in there that I'm telling you need to update, that cost could be way more expensive than you're wanting to pay right now. Like the cards the two best cards shouldn't really cost more than $150 to $250, but I found them online for close to $500-600 lately. My God, just like that, like my thumbs are spraying a little bit. Like that was such a good look for me, which is why I thumbed it. They did. But then again, Rick, I found them for like on eBay. I found one during the pandemic for $100. Now, was I expecting it to work? No, but I was willing to take the risk. Now, okay, Troy, good man. Now, with the new Titan boxes too, it's the I thought it was the 1660, but it might run both. But it's coming with the GTX 1650. Remember, guys, this is clearing. You're thinking right here, oh, I'm going to hit the wall. Nope, it's clearing this with Beckman all the time. Yeah, he probably doesn't have any more left, Rick. Yeah, the 150 is good. And Adam's not going to, guys, and honestly, he's the first person I go to when I'm looking for parts because I know he's got parts that he knows works and have tested. So it's me not playing the guessing game on shit that I don't know would work. I still remember when we had the Marcade in Burnsville, like my place there. We had 6 of Power Vending machines, and I'm talking to Russ, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to update all these video cards. And he's like, all right, cool. I went over to. Okay, well, see, you're talking out of my language. I don't mind ever. I've got to find something to do while I'm laid up and can't drive. Because the new gig, it's going to be hard to actually go out and sell things with when I can't drive. So I actually did just apply for. I applied for a couple of cool gigs that I got my resume popped up for. But hopefully, that would be awesome if I could get in on one of those right now. Oh, that didn't just hop in? My God. Oh, shit. Farmer Frank's in here. We're done. We're done. He's a world championship player, guys. It is going to be Wednesday the 16th, so less than 2 weeks. It was going to be Friday, and they called me yesterday and said, can we bump you up 2 days? And I thought they were going to say, can we bump you back a couple days? And I would have been like, ooh, do I go to Wisconsin and then go? And then I'm worried, though. I probably still wouldn't go to Wisconsin if they bumped it to Monday or bumped it to Tuesday because I'd have to get a COVID test on Monday. And I just can't imagine not getting it. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. See, like right there, I kept doing the reset with my swing, but that wasn't doing anything. I wasn't even watching the game. Sometimes I'll stop playing while we're watching a show, and I'll watch the show, and I'll just do that the whole time, and Joe will look at it. I didn't do terrible, but then Tuesday afternoon before my flight, I did really bad. All I know is that I made a deposit at the Bank of George, and we'll see when that deposit will be able to be claimed. I can't be mad. I took 1,000 of the winnings I had on slots and put it right on myself at the book. So that was a wash. That went away. See you money, buy money, and then I got pretty bad the rest of the time. Oh God, that's ugly. All right. All we got to do is get it in between somewhere. So let's see if we can do it. I hit the roof, didn't I? Nope, perfect. Oh, even better than perfect. I know. Don't skip by you. What do you mean? What do you mean skip by you? Oh, are you playing in this? Jesus. Alright, we're not going to hit this with no spin this time. This is one of those holes of Goldie that carries pretty far. Ugh. Alright, this is as bad as this look can get. We have to play the half-cut shot here. And this is where these get tricky, right? I don't remember that. No, oh, shoot! I haven't even looked! Ow, I haven't even looked. Did you? I thought you were going to go to the Apple store, though. I haven't even... Dude, you got me coming back from Vegas. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on lately. That half cut's scary with that club because if you overcut it a little bit, it's going to snap and that ball's going 350. No problem, you're wet. I just can't imagine that Apple doesn't have a part that allows you to multi-screen every MacBook. I just can't. I can't do it. I said, yeah. I said I could, and then didn't I say if you ever send me a picture with a model number on it rather than typing out the model number to me, that I will never help you? I don't think I ever got a message back after that, Josh, about with the actual thing. If I shoot this one clean, this has not been the best looks, and this would be. I did have a 34 not getting the money last night, which is kind of off-putting. you're bad, Mark. See, like that. Like I didn't control my thumbs very well. It's just not there. I'm actually looking forward to playing after the back surgery, though, because I want to see if it's me, my body failing, or if it's me failing. Hey, Marco. How you been, sir? Shut it, Troy. Even that didn't feel right. Like, I felt like I pulled that back to hook it. Alright, so we got this is not a fun setup here. You could stick the middle of the green pretty easily, but I'm not a middle of the green kind of guy. We're going to try to cut it in. We're happy about that. Alright, if this wind wasn't in my face... Ooh, that actually still... Fuck it. Let's try it. Okay, where... No, come on, give me the left one. What the fuck? It never broke left. I could do that. Alright, come on, be wind in my face. Alright, we're going to play this like it's not there. So, Steve, what we're looking at here. We want to cut this shot and be on the strip right over here, right? Now, being up a little closer with a wind in your face is fine. It would be better. So now, I'm going to hit a full C. Yeah, that was weird because I'm used to the wind in my face. But it's that. You hit a full C, keep it just to the right of the tree, and you bounce over the trap. It's not an easy shot by any means. That should have been a guaranteed eagle, so I hope I didn't blow this one because I did that. Nah, I was way up on it. Now we got a couple guys coming. We'll play one more to see if we can get the setup again. Alright, we're gonna go one more of these. We'll knock out whatever invites we have for that are like expiring before tomorrow, and then I'm calling it quits. I don't know why I started always high teeing that shot, but I hit tops of the trees a lot. All right, so Jason, a full would be pulling the ball all the way either direction and then playing a shot like straight. So in order to accomplish that, it would be something like this, right? Oh, I meant to high tee. Whoops, I thought I high teed that. So that would be a full, and it's very repeatable because you're pulling to the max directionally. So that was a full right there. If I was paying attention, I thought I high teed that. I'm glad. So I had backspin on with the high tee, thinking it only moves it a little bit left to right then when it lands. But I had full spin, so it bounced directionally quite a bit on that. I'm always by your side, to the union, to the revolution. All right, so 347 into a 5, we're good. This is fine. We're just going to hit this thing hard, and it's on. Now, you'll see, if you get to watch JoJo play ever, dude, what the fuck am I doing? That's embarrassing, guys. That putt should never have been missed. Well, it's CHUSH. Yeah, they're not fucking terrible. What am I doing? Nice. I tried to get cute there. That was stupid. I was in a hunger pang frame and remembered the high. I forgot my dang name. Now, a chush shot would be hitting the club at the lowest possible distance dead straight. So you're getting the ball on the ground very quickly. Let's see if I can come back and win this. Hang on. Ah! It's okay, Jason. Everybody tries to spell it a different way, and we'll say exactly how it is. Yeah, we're going to come back on this round. This one's in the water in, I think. Or in the lava in. No. God damn it. I thought I'd hit to the side of the hill. I probably should not putt that. Oof. Feeling the freedom of feeling the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You get it right. Bit of a flirt, but I'm going to give him a chance. That is flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, but he can't even grow it. And that one you see a lot, but it doesn't come up in this event at all. All right, we're going for the hole out. We're going hard at this. Damn it, green first. That's got a chance. Shit. My only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I... No, we're good. We're good. The singing's good right now, but... God, they've been... Okay, so it seems like... Have you guys noticed that your sets are very similar every time? Like, it goes in bunches. So this has been this setup the last 4 times we've played. Elevates a status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why... I think that bounced off a rock, to be honest with you. It hit something short. Oh, no, it's just that short. Giddy up. Something like that. Oh. Yeah, we're still winning. Now, Farmer Frank's going to come and get me right now. He's coming to get me. She'd be sadly resigned. He'd be mine. Fine, she'd be lying. That's so bad. So lucky. Sized him up so quickly. Sorry guys, when Hamilton comes on, I gotta go with it. Alright, this should work out fine. We're gonna hit a 3-wood. And we're just gonna hit a smooth A1. When that wind's right to left, that shot is really safe getting in there. Young to the revolution. So I already got tickets. I get to go see. I'm gonna go see Batman in the morning. Anybody seen it yet? Got any opinions of it? I'm hearing good things. Oh God, this sucks. How does that stop there? Do we think this stays under? I'm hoping it does. Let's see. Well, it works. Come on, give me a shot on 18 that we haven't seen yet. It's weird too, Steve. Based off that setup, it's like it knew I should be going long. So it almost gave me like a different line than what it normally does from there. I also didn't put it up nearly as far. It was like I said, that's not the look I'm trying to cut it to there from. because that hard one's actually been making me... It looked pretty good. 10-euro this song, everybody come hang. Another goofy look. All right, we're gonna go with the cut 10.5 backspin this time. I could have gone with the 3. The 3 probably would have been right nuts on the hole. Whoo! All right, not drivable. So you guys, I always put it to this island every time. If I can't drive it, I'm putting it here. Put your best face. Bang, bang. All right, come on, give it a bad look. All right, I need the stroke, so we'll play one more. I can't. So when it's got an outwind and you're more than halfway up, it's just this. It's over. It's over. No problem. 8.5, 9.5, no problem. You may say, well, the 8.5 will go farther. On that shot, it probably wouldn't. Because when you go higher in the air with an outwind, it's going to go farther. Because you got the outwind that's helping you push it a lot more than if you didn't. All right, one last one here. If I have any left. We do. I mean, but wouldn't this be a cool event if it did the 10-man contest, but it also was taking $1 and putting it in a prize pool? So $1 at the 10-man contest and $1 at a weekly event. Could you have the option of playing either one? Yeah, that would be cool, playing just one. I've had 1, 2 better up too, Corey. Well, actually, I don't even call it. Good night, Troy. I didn't get any holdouts for you. I was trying to keep you here, buddy. Hit her like a train on a track. She said, you sang with her. Yeah, see, I have a 36 as well, Corey, but it was, I drove Volcano and had a hole out. Yeah, you're going to find that. Al was killing me last night. Let's see if I can put up a good one here. Come on! Dog days are gone when you hear the horse say. Alright, this is actually, you're like, oh, this is so long. No, this is perfect. This should be pin high. I should have hit it with release or nothing. Yeah, I finished those at like 10 o'clock. I don't even... It's so hard to keep up with these two. You never know where you're at. But it looks like they're all closing within, I mean, a couple hours. I think. I can't tell, though. Happiness hit her like a bullet in the... So did anybody? Al got a replay on it finally, but there's a spot on this course, like the shot on Monty 15, where the ball hits an invisible object on the green and changes its direction. over, the dog days are gone. Oh, your father. 3 wood. I'm starting to get amazed at how long a 3 wood at 125 still goes. I mean, we've all known it for so long, but I've really been cognizant and totally aware of it lately. The 3 wood is carrying probably longer than any club but the 9 wood compared to its own distances over the amount. Come on, Steve. Give us a bad one. Give us a bad one on 18. This is for you. All right, let's look at the other way to get this one. And actually, I don't think I can get it that far enough today. We're going to try it, though. Now we got it far enough. You just need to get it past the real deep upslope. And now I'm going to play this into the bunker and have it bounce on. Good night, buddy. Good luck here. Good. So now we're gonna do the same shot we did with the 10.5 last time, but with the 3 wood. I've been missing this putt for some reason lately too. All right, so far so good. So in my head right now, I'm contemplating, since I'm having the surgery Wednesday, I'm contemplating a Saturday stream, not this Saturday, but the Saturday before my surgery, where I'm going to get my absolute fill of Golden Tee, and I'm going to maybe try to do that ultimate par cycle. I just don't think I'll be able to, I really don't think I'll be able to handle that whole thing. So maybe I'll just play an ultimate cycle, just to get it for shits and giggles. Favorite shade. No, you didn't. Fuck it. All right, save it. Here it is. Good. Saved it. Yeah, no, I don't think honestly, that game is more of a stress to me than a stress relief. Now, you may think this is a better setup than the last look. The problem is I can't really get this to the left at all. I have to hook this. If I hit this straight with this outwind, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to try to cut this in and get this on. That's kickback. Okay, that works. All right, come on. Give him the bad look. All right, we're back enough. I don't think I can clear the water from here. So we're going to play this shot like I would. We're going to line it up here, move it right. It's bite, spin, baby cut, throw it out. Pretty good. So now, with the pin in the back, I got a couple options here. But what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go here. This one I'm going to roll. Because I want it to hit and then maybe hit the front edge of the bunker and kick over. Just like that, Steve. High hopes for a living. Hey, we got one. We got to show him one. That's good. Does that make sense now, how it played? If the pin's up front, you hit that with backspin, you get a better chance of bouncing over, but it'll bounce off to the rough on the left-hand side a little bit sometimes. It's just a matter of figuring out how the cut. And remember, you have to hit it hard. It's not a soft driver from there. Let's take a look, see what other invites I have, and then really, I really want to quit. Hey, it was a clean round. That's it. You can beat a clean round. That setup, Steve, you might have been able to just go straight over the water. It was pretty close, but... Dan, you too, buddy. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. All right, let's break some course. Let's break the course record here. Can we get this close enough to Chush? No. Hope for a living. Oh, we don't need to shush. We're breaking records this game, guys. We're getting it. 24. We got to break 24. Now, you guys may be like, dude, it's only a 24. Yeah, par on this course can be 23. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got back-to-back. Moisture's accumulating. I feel like the moisture is lining up like those goddamn slot machine jackpots. Damn it. Is this on? No. All right, so this is one of those holes that it's just knowing the course. Well, I don't like to be on the path, but it's fine. We're going to play down a bunch of clubs just so we get it high enough and bounce it up. Making beautiful mistakes. Yeah, see, like this can be drivable. That's awful close. Let's see if we can get this thing to spin up. Of course, I hit it too hard. I hit it too far. That was too good of a shot. Yeah, like, just doesn't feel good when I'm doing that. Thanks, Neil. It's nice meeting your wife. Tell her I said hello. Not holding on. That was the other thing, guys. I was popping so many pills. It was so hard to get comfortable. Everything was not good. But why not? Why not try it? What the hell? Almost got it. We did get it. So So this is technically, we're on a 3 better right now. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get some more better. Let's keep going better. All right. Of course, you're going to have a good round going, and this hole is completely shut down. Then you screw it up. Oh, I might have just gotten robbed. I did. I'm screwed. Watch this ball go sideways. Nice. It didn't. Woo. Thank God. Head, I'm naked in my bed. A 14 front there. That's a 14 front with 3 better. That's crazy, right? People always put this course in there with easiest courses of all time, and I strongly disagree, because just because par is low doesn't mean it's easy. I mean, to really physically shoot clean on this course is not that easy. There are some challenging holes. Beautiful mistakes. Mistakes. Ah. I believe par can get up to 29, Rick. I believe. That's a guess. I think it can. I remember back in the day having a clean 28, and that was out without getting the hole underneath the trees that I just tried. I rarely would try that. But one would be, I guess now one's never there. Two, all those first couple holes. Now I'm also taking par into account with when we had C3s or A1s that would do the turbo, but we didn't really know about it when this was happening, but you'd get a couple that would take off, so you'd think holes were drivable that might not be. That was all me. I didn't hit that ball. Doesn't matter. We're good. But it'd be something to calculate. But this one could vary the most, I think, of any course. I think this is the most variable par course that they've ever made. And I don't think the intent was there to do that, but it is. Fucking Christ. So, no, not this hole. Well, that's as easy. This is as easy as a look as this could have been. I'm an artist of my shit. I mean, I think you guys were. This is a 3-better 27, it seemed. Okay, this hole was drivable sometimes too. I know it seems like it's not, and it takes everything to go perfectly right, but a C3 here can go right to the bunker and ramp right up on the green. We're going to try it here because there's no risk to it, I don't believe. And I actually hung it out too far. Yeah, so we're looking at a 27 with 3 better. So par was 24 here. I'll take it. Wow, that's the best. See, that's the best I put up on the machine this year. So that's a little telling there. We did have a pretty, well, everything wasn't drivable. That was a pretty easy look for the holes that we did have. Now, okay, did I think that there was one that I hit too hard on the drive that might have been considered drivable, so you could say maybe two better. All right, I gotta play both of these. We'll play both of these, and we're done. Then I'm done. Troy was gonna stick around until I got a hole out, and then next thing I do, he leaves and I get 3. So I think we're gonna blame Troy if I don't hole out from now on. The last time we played this course, I played Evan Gossett in one of the tournaments that we're playing in. And I shot I think a 4-better 33. And I was like, I got this in the bag. And if I didn't have 4-better, I would have lost. He had me in points and shot a 32. It might have been 32 to 31. But I'm pretty sure it was 33 to 32 if I'm remembering right. Ah, and you just missed it, Troy. You were asking for holdouts, and I holed out 3 times last game. Right after you thought you left. I was saving them for when you left. Don't you have a Ziploc bag to watch me while you're in the shower? I know a lot of you guys do. Yeah, everything just isn't right. Ah. I mean, you guys are probably tired of hearing about how I'm not right. Well, you two must be the bad luck, because right when you left, I started shooting well. We filled up the jackpot on the slot machine last game. And guys, I think I just came up with a great idea. I only holed out 1 time all through World, and it was hole 1 of Once against Haas. That was it. Corey, I had to put myself in a position where I couldn't go for shots because I was scared that A, the machine was going to move, B, the screen was going to turn off, so I just had to try to put things in center of greens. I did dunk that 1 hole on. It was the 1 time I yelled something loud while I was playing. But on Pine, it was like Pine 14, I think. The par 4 over the trees, that's roughly 300. I dunked it, it spit it out and almost went wet. I was like, oh, fuck! Because I was battling for the cut line at that point. What? The fuck is that? I didn't... No, Haas and I are like fucking great friends. What are you talking about? That's silly. No, I love Haas. No, I wasn't tilted. I was just mad at myself. And I did shake his hand. What are they talking about? Or I hugged him right after I went in the water. I said, good game, and hugged him or pounded him or something. I don't know. No, there was nothing like that. There's no animosity with anybody there. Sorry, I don't, if people are looking into that much shit to start drama, that ain't me. You'll know if I hate somebody, right? I mean, Haas is the one guy that I'm playing that I don't want to hole out on 1. I'm scared after that. The whole rest of the match, I'm like, oh, fuck. When's the shoe going to come off? When is he going to hole out 3 times? And then, of course, he holes out something with a fucking 1-iron. What a dick. He's just a dick. Andy Haas is a dick. But no, I even have a shirt that I said I sucked Andy Haas's dick. I have a shirt. In fact, you guys just gave me the shirt for streaming on Wednesday. I mean, on Monday. if it still fits. I might have given them to Goodwill, though. I got 3 of them. But that's a funny story why I say it, why I made the shirt. So we're at. Hi Jay, how you been, buddy? No. Oh, what are we doing here? We're going for it. This should get there. I'm gonna have an ugly putt that I'll probably putt right into the water though. All right, we're gonna. I don't need to see putt this to make it go in, but I think this would go into the water. Well, the funny thing is that's twice a. Oh, oh, Jesus. If you guys want Marcy, we'll make... That's it. We're going to do it. We're going to bring Marcy out. We'll bring Marcy out one of these days. But it's been a joke with Jill and her mom call me Marky all the time. And I'm like, guys, spell that. And then they spell that. I go, that's Marcy, stop. Stop calling me that. And they thought I was really pissed, but I'm not really pissed. It's just it's kind of funny the lack of knowledge of the English language that my family has. I'm like, my name is not with a K, so you can't call me Marky. I kind of like the low T here and letting it run. Here we go. Oh. Okay, now that I think it was 33 to 32, but it was a 3 better to a 2 better. Now that I'm remembering the scores and seeing the course again. Pretty standard. Nothing really too hard on that course. We got one more in us. We're going to play Bayou one last time just so I don't make Maddie B keep waiting for me to play these invites. Then we're going to call it a night. I'm going to go see Batman tomorrow. I'm going to start a roast before I go. Eat the roast. And depending on feeling, I'll try to get another stream up this week. And I'm going to try to give you enough content to... Maybe I'll pre-record a bunch of streams. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Maybe I'll pre-record streams and make Gino commentate on them. All right. This is unique. I might be able to get this up for a church. Let's see if we can get this church to go. 80 yards? My worst course is for... Okay, so worst scoring course, it'll be... I'll go back. You could go really bad on Bayou. I mean, on Royal Cove. Like, I could shoot a 19 one game and a 30 the next game. So that one's going to fluctuate the most. Let's see if I can chush this. I'm going to try to chush this hard. That's ridiculous. All right, so no roll and that goes in, huh? But you notice I got that up. Normally I'm chushing at 35. That was at 44. Wow, weak. But that was actually not paying attention. That was a 6-wood. Beat. Ooh, I'm lightning on my feet. That's what they don't see. Ooh, ooh. dancing on my own. No, I had roll on it. That's what you want to do. Just line it up with the tree every chance you get. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Yeah, it was roll. It was roll core. It was roll on that one, Rick. God, I want to hit the low T driver at this, but I think I'm gonna hit the bottom of that. Down. Eyes on the dirty cheats of the world. Better get down with this sick beat. Fuck. That just doesn't. Corey, did you notice too the machines were kind of low? Guys, the reason I started leaning into the machine when I was hitting is because that makes me get lower by doing that. So if I try to stand without leaning against the machine, I can't brace myself, and I'm like half in between. We got another drivable look here. Yeah, I could have done that. Honestly, though, with how much that machine was moving, I probably would have smashed my toes. Another bad look on this hole. All right. What? No, the toe shoes are great, man. He's onto something. But they were low, right? They did. They just feel low. I don't know. Everything does feel. I didn't even get my fingers on the ball right when I thumbed that. I'm really just trying to burn through these now, though. We're not focused. Well, when my playlist has gotten back to the beginning again, and I realize it when I'm on Amazon, it's time to quit. I'm honestly super excited for the PGA machines to be full force. I really want to play on perfect equipment that's all the same. And get a better feeling with everybody. See where everybody really stands. Whoops. That putt would have rolled over every time before, so no, rollovers are not bad. Well, that's an easy look today. This is good. Cuerto. Perfect timing. We're about to quit. You walked in at the right time. Alright, so this is a rare look. You don't get this a lot, but this island's perfect for this look. You got a great line coming in. We fight the wind with a little bit of cut, and then the backspin fights the 6 too. Hit it! Go for it, Cuerto. You got it. So good. That kind of moisture. I'd like to see that again. Uh-oh. No, there. Okay, so Cuerto, nothing technically transfers over, right? But what IT did was they rebuilt all of the bags in the new platform. They are two different things on the back end that it's pulling from. They're two different app servers that they're pulling everything from. So no, technically nothing carries over, but they were nice enough to, they didn't want to fuck us all over and say, oh, here, you guys don't get nothing, and you bought all these bags. It's kind of nice, especially since, like, we've all been, I mean, if you have 10 bags or not, I had 10 bags going in. If they did 10 bags, like, that every time I've changed clubs a ton through all those 10 bags. So I've probably spent a good $200 on Build-A-Bags. So now they rebuilt them for you. They actually had to do a database hack and transfer it over that way. But the only thing that didn't move over, I believe, is if you had bags that were named and they had a dirty name in it. It wouldn't fucking move it over. But that answers your question. You got your one question of the day. And that's going to do it for tonight. Let's see how I'm feeling. I'm going to try to stream as much as humanly possible this next week, since I've only got 1 week after this. After today, there's only 3 more technical stream days for me, because the Monday before... Oh, thanks, XLT. I appreciate it, man. Man, it's just when everybody's that closely competitive, when you take 1 or 2 people and make them change the way they play because of a setup issue, it really kind of ruins it for that person. And I know it only affects a couple people that play really hard and are heavier people, but it hurts a little bit. But that's okay though, dude. Hopefully I answered your question, Cuerto. I don't want to leave you high and dry, but guys, I'm going to call it a night. Loved having you guys again. It's nice being back at home, talking with all you people. I love you all, and we'll see you guys on Monday. I appreciate it, and we will see you soon. Good night.